Hi, hello, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. It's been a while. I've been meaning to get back into YouTube for quite a long time now, but honestly, life got busy, and yeah, at some points I just stopped uploading, mostly because I didn't have time. And when I did try to make some videos, I wasn't really happy how they turned out. So I ended up achieving a lot of stuff or content, um, like mostly all of it. That was filmed with my old phone still. Yeah, perfectionism kind of took over. So yeah, a classic. um, but I've actually been missing it, making videos and sharing my progress, and I just personally love watching speed draws and other people work. And yeah, I want to keep doing that. I want to get back into doing that. Just making videos and talking about art stuff and life too, I guess. So I'm trying to ease back into it without letting that perfectionistic brain go wild again. Let's just start with a little life update, I guess, while you can watch me draw another Dragon Red. The design is actually the Kiko that's been really present on my social media and also he's on my business cards. He's a fan favorite. I love him. I just did some experimenting with markers, and yeah, I don't always draw with alcohol markers. Um, so it was quite a challenge, but that's not really the topic for today. Maybe for another time, but not right now. The last time I actually uploaded was, I don't know, a year ago, 1.5 years ago, while I was still in university. So speaking of that, I finally, not finally, I actually finished studying illustration. I got my Bachelor of Arts now. That was last September, so September 2024. It's not that long ago, but it still feels like forever in some ways. But still, just like yesterday. Yeah. After graduating, I've just been trying to figure out what I actually want to do with all of this. Like, illustration is such a broad field, and honestly, I had many ideas what I wanted to do, and then I focused myself more into it, and it's just a lot of trying stuff and figuring stuff out, and yeah, I've learned quite a bit about what works for me, what should work for me, and what absolutely don't. So lately I've been focusing more and more about my own products, like making prints and stickers and all that stuff, keychains and pins, and going to conventions and sell them, and also with my tiny Etsy store, which is going slow but steady. um, so back to the conventions as a topic. Um, Visiting conventions as an artist is something I just started last year, and the beginning of this journey so far went quite well, which was super motivating and really nice to see. It's just different if you have people in the actual world talking to you about your art and not just like social media. I've not really been fond of social media and art community the past month, year even. All that KI stuff is I don't like it. I'm not gonna rant about this today, but yeah. So anyway, starting conventions was a really good thing to do, really motivating, and something I will definitely continue. I just love meeting the people at the cons, talking to them, and also meeting other artists, seeing them, connecting with them. It's just really nice. I just love the vibe of it. In the background, you can see that I finished now the line art of my drawing, and I quite like it. Fine liner and line art is just something that I feel really comfortable with. It's like um, basically my favorite step to do in a work. So like I was painting realistic for a while, but I just love line art. So um, yeah, I usually would scan this now and color it in a digital way. And I actually also scanned this in case I mess the next step up. But for this one, I decided to finally work with markers. And I usually don't work with them. I've got them for like sketching, and I like them. I like the colors. I just like hoarding pencils, if I'm being honest. um, but that's how I still need to use them. Um, so it's a bit of a challenge. But I've got the Ohuhu marker. They're like, I think from the quality wise, they're like really good. And I'm just testing out the different colors right now. I got the normal color pack, like the regular one, and then a pastel one edition. Um, yeah, a reason why I didn't use them so much is because the colors were so vibrant, and sometimes I need a pastel color, and it's just not really doable without pastel marker doing soft gradients. At least not for me. So yeah, I'm just testing out different markers and then continue drawing the coloring of the tails and then the body. And I'm gonna go back to rambling about updating now instead of colors. Also, please excuse my head bumping into the picture frame in this part. I usually would have cut it out like I did in the rest of the video, but I would have lost a bit of color swatching then. So, excuse my pink head. This year started with like only one convention, a small one, but that's okay because of in the end of the year in September and November I'm going to have like a full 2 month. Um, I'm kind of frustrating. It's kind of frustrating that it's just like those 2 months I have conventions now left. The year just started completely different and I couldn't plan ahead. Like there were things planned for the first half of the year and it looked completely different in my head, and now everything's been a bit shuffled around again. But that's just how it goes, so I'm gonna try and make the best out of it, and I'm gonna see how it's yeah, just gonna make the best out of it, and then for the next year I can plan different maybe, or maybe everything else is mixed up again like always. So yeah, right now I'm just trying my work on freelancing, like I already told, with my tiny Etsy shop, cons where I can, and just trying my best to make the whole thing work for me and trying different things. Oh, and I started tattooing, which is wild because I planned it for a while again, but that's probably a topic for a whole separate video because it's a lot, but it's super exciting and definitely something I want to talk more about at some point. Back to the YouTube stuff though, my goal is from now on to post more regularly again. I did those weekly walks for Inktober last year, 2 years ago in 2023 with my dinosaurs and I actually really enjoyed doing them, even though every single time perfectionism tried to kill the vibe. but I'm just trying to get more into a habit this time around, and good things will come with time. I've already got a better camera, which you might already see, or you should see, because I'm filming this video with the good camera. But yeah, I don't know if anyone even remembered the old stuff, so probably not. Anyway, I've got a good camera, and it makes me really happy to see a better quality of video and not my 5 pixels from my smartphone. So that's a good starting point. Also, I would just love to make more videos like this, like me drawing, chatting about what I'm working on, or just rambling about whatever been on my mind. Maybe some artist vlogs, studio vlogs, if you can call my home studio a studio. Day in the life of an artist or something like that. And con vlogs, I definitely want to vlog some of the conventions I'm going to. I love watching those things, and I found it really helpful as an artist who's not been to so many cons, seeing those vlogs and getting a bit more understanding about how certain conventions look and feel and what the vibe is and how it's just working with the personnel at the conventions. That's definitely something I also want to tackle. So this channel, I just want to be like my own little space. I don't plan to go like totally extravagant this time around with my videos, with my edits, just a bit calmer so I don't burn myself out. Besides all the other stuff, art, tattoo, work, free time, videos, it's a lot, and I just don't want to overwork myself, but I still want to do this. So I'm just starting smaller and a bit more calmer and a bit more chill than last time. So if you're into drawing, working processes, a bit of art chaos with a dash of existential crisis, and some behind the scenes process, just stick around. I'm really excited to get back into the space and share more, and I hope you're also excited for that. So thank you for watching or listening or just hanging around while I draw, whatever you're doing while this is on in the background. I really appreciate it a lot, and I hope to see you the next time around.